Yeah, rest in peace to Tim Allen. R.I.P. Rest in peace, guys. I don't know if you saw the news, but he died 2 weeks ago. Actually, so sad. Let me see if I'm even live or if I'm just talking to no people right now. Am I live? There we go. Okay, let's tweet it out. Let's tweet it out. Okay. Yeah. Trying to think. What's safe for we are live over on the Lemonparty Clips channel, YouTube channel. Come hang out. Dude, I wonder if anybody has that here. On it's called death boxing. Instead of hot boxing, it's death boxing, where you smoke in the car with you smoke cigarettes with the windows rolled up. Yeah, no, nobody. Unfortunately, nobody's from the streets on YouTube the way I am. Let's see here. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Now we're talking. There's my queen. That is my queen right there. God, look at her. Beautiful. Imagine what her skin looks like with all that powder. Without that powder, I mean, could you only imagine? It probably looks like a powdered donut that you blew all of the sugar off. It's just like a sugarless powdered donut, man. That face, every crevice, every fissure, every zit. Don't mind me, though. Don't mind me. I'm not so gay I'd judge a woman based on her the acne on her skin. Like I give a shit. Fuck, how do I get to the Clips channel? Party Clips. Okay. Damn, we already got some folks in here. How about that? Hell yeah, baby. Okay, we're good. I mean, until someone super chats me, I'm pretty content on watching Deanna Smoker. I might even sub to her. We'll see what other kind of content she does. Does she just smoke in the car? I've seen worse content, my friends. This is pretty good. You think she died? It's possible that she does look like the kind of woman that ends up wrapped in plastic. That face belongs on a billboard, and it ain't for a commercial. It's for a missing persons report. She's not going to be in any, L'Oreal ads, any L'Oreal roadside ads anytime soon, but she might go missing. You might see her plastered everywhere. Yeah, this woman's probably dead. Is there anything better, though, than just watching a woman say nothing? A woman who's content on being completely quiet, has no anxieties that she has to, cycle through in front of you. We need more of you, please. Everyone says I miss her. I wonder if she died.
Sorry, I've been gone recently.
Oh, she talks. No!
I'm having car issues, visiting at my life, money bullshit.
She's been having car issues. Honey, I can help you with whatever kind of issues you're having. Yeah, let me move her so you can see her face. Yeah, boys. There you go. Yeah. Is that a busted window and she put a tarp over it? You can hear the frogs and the crickets and all that shit. This woman, these women, they either live in their Civic or they live in a bog somewhere. They live in a place you wouldn't really expect. And she reads. God, what a catch. You know what is great about seeing a woman smoke, by the way? You know she's not a minor. You know you can't get in trouble for making comments about her. How else did she buy the cigarettes? It's the perfect defense. Because I guess she could have acquired them underage somehow, but you assume she's an adult who's capable of making her own decisions. You could say whatever you want about her. The thought police aren't going to jump in, try to take the free speech from you. She's reading Misery by Stephen King. She's stuck on the page that the devotion page of the book, where where an author devotes the book to someone. She's still stuck on that, it looks like. Actually, she might be reading a page that just says table of contents. Bent P with the $1.99 says poor trashy swamp. Woo or very good. Oh, whore. I'm pretty good at decoding what you guys type now, despite my retardation. Oh, let me turn the light on. Wonder if my Wi-Fi's better now. Seems like it's doing okay. Seems good to me. I gotta tell you, this type of content really does it for me. Like, is there a guy who just Is there anything like this? Like, this guy kicks ass.
Program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers.
My name is Jeff. I'm 33 years old. 'Cause it's in your blood. I'm an alcoholic. Music to me.
My name is Jeff. I'm really cool. Everybody thinks I kick ass.
The essence of life. Music is everything. It's the background to existence. The inspiration.
He doesn't sound like an addict.
Currently is not with me.
By the way, you know this is scripted because no one drinks 30 bottles of beer a day. They drink cans. Trust me.
Drinks enough to float a ship every day.
Okay, they're the cans. Okay, fair enough.
Day.
I worry about his health.
He's drinking Busch Light. Yes.
Jeff is diabetic.
A great go-to.
And alcohol sure doesn't help it.
God, that's a great go-to beer is Busch Light.
His breakfast, lunch, and dinner is beer.
Drinking that much beer, you need one that also hydrates you. You need a Frio Light, a Busch Light. By the way, no one knows about this beer for some reason. I don't even know. Can you still get this anymore? This was the best 30 rack I could get back in the day. It was so cheap. I think I could get a 30 rack of this for, God, I want to say $10.99 or $11.99. Oh, it kicked ass. 2.8%. I remember one night I think I drank like over 20 of them throughout a night, and I still like I was drunk, but like if it was, I mean, that would be like 40, Shiner Box or something, or like 40 regular beers. 2.8%. That was a great beer for doing a case race. Usually I got that beer when I was just low on money and I wanted to drink a lot of beers, or when I was doing a case race with my buddies.
There's no possible way for him to stop drinking.
Oh, shit. We have
and it's
super
sad
chats.
because there's so much talent there, and it was.
And it's sad because Jeff's really fucking cool, and everybody thinks he kicks ass and is cooler than me. And that's why I have to have an intervention with him, because he's getting all the pussy that I ain't getting. Ethan Rumley with the 2 says, look up worm grunting. It's Jace after LP. You giving me $2, you piece of shit? Ethan Rumley, give me $8 right now. Give me $8. Bump that up to a 10. $2? You think my fingers move for $2? I do want to see the warm grunting, though.
Gary Rebel is a professional worm grunter.
Gary Rebel is a professional retarded guy.
Then he slowly, rhythmically rubs the iron over the stub back and forth. He's making the ground vibrate with this technique, and then suddenly,
you're saying this is how Jace jacks
big
off?
fat
Very
earthworms
good.
start to climb out of the soil. Look around and you see...
Beautiful. Eli Snyder with the $9.99 says, let's check in on Big Country. Thank you for all the great content lately. It's made me laugh during some hard times. I'm gay. You are gay. I'm gay too, Eli Snyder. Thank you, buddy. Big Country. Buddy, you don't got to tell me to look up Big Country. God, I wish he would come up on the, because I always have to type in the Big Country Bojangles. Ooh, yeah. I think I saw this in my recommended this morning.
Yeah, I'm talking this whole time.
Eating our food all the time.
Eating our food, talking about the food.
He wastes no time to get into it.
Y'all might not see this one.
God, I might reach out to them to be their editor, because I want their channel to really blow up.
Oh, I'm embarrassed now. I didn't eat all my food about full.
We can show this.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not lagging.
I sure can't eat a...
It's not lagging for me on mine. Here.
But, this,
Seems good to me.
They're pretty good.
DiGiorno
Spicy.
3-meat croissant. He
Don't
says
have a
croissant
lot
like
of sauce
this.
on it.
Croissant.
And everything tastes better with.
Big
Black
Country
Top Honey.
he's a
No, we're not
dignified
sponsored now.
retard. He does know how to like catch and
that
cook
good.
his own fish.
It's a little
He knows
spicy.
how to use a corn cob as a spark plug. He's an inventive man. He has an ingenuity about him. He's always mixing up flavors, mixing and matching, combining things, thinking out of the box with his stuff. And he has his lovely wife right by his side.
I chopped them up. I put sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's
Ooh.
sweet and spicy sauce
Yeah,
on
if it
them.
was sugar free now.
I've had Sweet Baby
The
Ray's since
hot
I lived
honey.
in Texas.
Put them in the oven for 10 minutes.
I think they
And
have it
then
out here
they
at
just put some
supermarkets,
sesame
though.
seeds on
But
top.
everybody had Sweet Baby Ray's when you went over their house.
And that was just
Sweet Baby Ray's.
great value. Sesame seed.
That pizza doesn't look half bad. Is he?
Yeah, we've been yapping the whole
Wait,
time,
is he
y'all.
drinking yogurt? What the fuck is that? Oh no, it's just a red Solo cup. It looked like
Just
it was
water.
like Danimals or something. It looked like
I
an
always drank
old
my steak
red
and have them
Danimals
like the
yogurt
urine.
cup.
Me.
It's
We
so
didn't like the
small.
regular crust.
The red Solo
It's
cup
not.
is so small in
But
his
this is
hand.
pleasantly surprised.
Very present.
I thought it was a tiny bottle of yogurt. I thought it was a tiny bottle of
Oh,
kefir.
man.
Flaky layers. Soft,
Actually, that looks like dog shit. Oh my god.
but still crunchy.
Oh, that looks really bad.
Yep.
And we know we got a glare here.
But
Yeah.
Country's changing the room around.
And
we got the edible
bear with
paper
it this
plates,
time.
the tortilla place. They got them down at the ACB. They got down there. They got the place you can eat now. So we ain't gotta waste money on no trash cans no more.
Hi, you can't get no spicy.
'Cause we
thing.
just eat the trash.
It's gonna show.
that poor little youngin', she's sitting down there waiting.
That's how it looked.
That's how it look right there. Mm-hmm. Got that DiGiorno 3-meat croissant pizza. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how could
We
you
would've-
settle
if I
for
would've
just
looked
3
to see How much
meats?
time we done?
We did the whole video, finish eating every time.
That's a lot of meat. Usually on my pizzas I like 6, 7 meats. Usually when I go
I
to
didn't see
Papa
any
John's, I
meat
order
on
7 to
Walmart.
8 meats
So we were gonna try it
on
out.
my pizza. Yeah, there's no real content here. It's just them chowing down. But that's kind of why I keep coming back to the well here.
What's going on, YouTube? Big Country coming in
Jesus
one more again.
Christ.
It's a bright one today. On the dash there it says 94 degrees outside.
Yes,
Just sitting
sir.
here waiting on the food. Called in a little bit too late.
Right now I'm inside of a microwave I built in my backyard so I could eat the food as it's warming up. It's really hot in here as I'm turning on this big plate because I am in a giant microwave that looks like a padded room.
That's a toothpick come through there. Yeah, that's the hot mess burger. I'll eat that in a second. Hold on, baby. Got one coming your way. Got one coming my way.
Now I heard that writer Sylvia Plath, she died by sticking her head in the oven, but that's how I eat all my dinners. That's how I eat all my dinners. I stick my head in the oven. What's wrong with this bitch? She can't take a little bit of the gas, a little bit of the burn.
Wildlife, fishing videos.
God, this audio is just they're just eating Arby's in a wind tunnel. Living in America. Right now, we traveling through space and time, trying to do beef and cheddar with horses sauce. I can't hear anything. That's so insane. Oh, I love them so much. We might revisit them later. Thank you for that, Eli Snyder. That's the kind of shit I like. Smetty with the $4.99 says leaves a snack as one of your best pods ever. Oh, thanks, buddy. Watched it instead of Jordan Peterson's new lecture, How Chemtrails Created the Trans Movement. Very, very good. I kind of am tempted to look that up because it might be real, but I know it's not. I know it's a bit. Thank you, Smetty. I appreciate it. And who's to say their chemtrails aren't real? I can't even prove to you that they don't. I can't prove to you that clouds are clouds. You know what I mean? I can't prove that the moon is really there. I can't prove any of it. So, I'm just going off of, I don't know, what everybody else kind of thinks. Why can't there be chemtrails? It makes sense. If they put stuff in the food, why don't they put stuff in the air? And who's to say that all the stuff in the water now, it's not turning people gay? Anyway, let's stay on YouTube. Let's come back to just watching people eat so we can stay on YouTube. Inside Joke with the $4.99 says, I love you, Benjamin. Ah, thank you, Inside Joke. I appreciate it. Who is Inside Joke? Wait, is this like a comedy review channel or something? I don't know. The Monster MW with the $1.99 says, hi, Ben and chat. You're special and I love you. Talk to you later. Bye, Monster MW. You kick ass. Lev Polyakov with the 20. Hey, Ben, check out whichever parts of our Break the Rules video you like, along with the intro and Fat Devin. Lastly, please let me know about the last thing I messaged you when you can. I'm a persistent, truth-seeking bastard. Lev, what did you text me? I wake up to text from Lev, and I'm like in a fog of just taking care of my newborn daughter, and I'm like, I always forget to respond to Lev, so I apologize about that. Break the rules. Living in America. Like, yo, he's so fat. House. Let's see here. Ooh, how about the best? Here's I'm not trying to talk about it like it's this big special thing, but it's for me. I love comedy so much that it's the best medium for doing this stuff and making sketches. Those two things I love more than anything.
It's the best part of the chimkin.
I'll come on anybody's podcast to talk about best part
everybody. All of your intellectual fans have no idea what you're talking about. All the people that are listening to this.
By the way, Lev, it is still so funny you keep having me on your show. Like any of these brainiacs that listen to you give a fuck about having me on to talk about the best part of the Chimkin guy. I'm sure all these comments hate me. Jewish host too scared to talk to Nick. Oh, someone's saying you should have on Fuentes. I'm not opposed to bringing him on at all, so as long as the YouTube algorithm doesn't censor the episode. Yeah, I don't think you can have Nick on any platform. There's no way. I mean, I'll look it up. We'll listen to a little bit more of this, but I'll look up to see if Nick. There's no way Nick is allowed on any of this.
Describe the legend of the Chimkin.
The legend of the
Chimkin. There's a big fat guy on YouTube who he can't talk.
Everybody that listens to Lev is some like you guys are thinking about like UFOs and physics and some of the questions that have plagued mankind since the dawn of time. Why would they sit here and listen to me talk about Chimkin?
Because he's like so retarded.
And by the way, I don't think this got as many views as well, Lev, because you put Fuentes in the title and Hitler. There's no way that's going to be able to fall in the algorithm. I was surprised you actually did that. I was like, man, you're really going for it.
That's how he became really fat. And he says,
I get it.
He's eating chicken from Bojangles because people just film themselves eating trash.
This
now.
is me on Inside the Actor Studio talking about Big Country.
And upload it.
I've lost weight
he's eating
since
chicken.
since here.
He eats
this is about a month ago.
He eats the fried breading off of the piece of chicken, and he looks into the camera and he goes, "Best part of Chimkin," which is funny because it's kind of like a guy if he like ate a candy apple and he ate he ate like the candy coating, and then he said, best part of apples. He's not eating chicken.
Mm-hmm.
He's eating he's eating flour and oil. But to him, it's his favorite part of the chicken. So he has no idea.
I'm laughing at the idea
they have
of
no
this
idea
existing.
what they might. Some people have never even thought what chicken is.
Yeah.
They see chickens and they eat chicken and they don't know it's the same thing.
Well, it's a similar thing to just a human being.
And then here's Lev intellectualizing it. I love Lev so much. This was a fun podcast. You guys should listen to it. I don't remember talking about Fuentes that much, but I get it. You got to brand an episode a certain way. Let's see here. Oh, no, it looks like we talked about Hitler a whole lot. And the Jews. Well, what are you going to do? Skibbity toilet. Yeah, we talked about some good stuff in here. They said, did you lecture me on Israel, Lev? I don't know. You can't lecture me on Israel. I don't know anything about it. Lecture me, please. Oh, and then I messaged you when I can. I'm a persistent truth. What did you message me, Lev? My phone's all fucking wet. God damn it. Fuck. Fucking hell. Why is my fucking piece of shit phone? God, the phone gets one tiny drop of water on it, and it doesn't fucking work. What the fuck is going on? Okay, here we go. Lev said, it was a risky choice, but I went with my gut. By the way, if people want to see the full episode, Ben, can you post the link into the chat window so people can click? How do I do that? Copy. Do I just go here? Here we go. There we go. Very, very good. Thank you, Lev. I appreciate that. And thank you for having me on. It was really fun. You were very nice, and you got me and Devin a bunch of sandwiches and Coke Zeros and stuff. I kind of remember going on your podcast and just eating the whole time. It was a good time. I'm scrolling back to see what you texted me. What question did I miss? He sent me a picture of Fuentes where he looks really cool, actually. Let's see what Fuentes is up to. Yeah, I mean, he's kicking ass on Twitter. Don't know what anyone means or is talking about. Don't know who Thomas Massey is. Don't know why we're still talking about democratic socialists. Is that still a thing that exists? So it's still like, punch at AOC, punch at Ilhan Omar. It's all just the same shit, right? I've missed nothing. It feels so good not to give a fuck about any of this. And tune in from once in a while just when something funny happens.
In Detroit causing a lot of controversy. You can see the sign. It reads "America First" over Israel.
Damn, that's so badass, dude. That's so cool. That's so cool, dude. You're like too cool. Oh my God, is that Sneeko? Oh my God, dude, is that Sneeko? He's so cool and awesome. He's a streamer who just doesn't give a fuck about anything. He's so kick-ass and awesome. Dude, this is like... Dude, honestly, put a trigger warning on this shit before you upload it because a lot of people can't handle it. Wow. Oh my God. This is so awesome. This is awesome. Hey, look, it's Anthony. Look, it's Ant. There he is, left to right. So it's Jared Taylor. I do know who all these people are. Okay, very good. Well, I love Anthony, you know. Nick's a smart guy. He's very funny. I don't agree with the grooming of children or the Holocaust revisionist stuff, or much of anything really. The only moral let's go through his views here because he posts them at will, and let's see where we stand on it, chat. The only moral sexuality is between a married husband and wife. Women are only fertile when they are young, so they should be married young. Wait, so what do we do with them when they get older? Children should be raised by their loving mothers, so the primary role of women should be to care for their children and the home. So this is interesting, too, because they think that the government should be, like, there should be some sort of marriage between church and state. But by that standard, they think that the government's moral standard should be dictated by religious texts. So does that mean, like, do they want like a theocracy or something? Do they want like something like Iran has? Children should be raised by their loving mothers. I agree with that. So the primary role of women should be to care for their children in the home. I mean, I think children should be also raised by their father as well. I don't think it should just be the mothers. Primary role of women should be to care for their children in the home. It's their biological primary role, but also, Nick, financially, a lot of people can't afford to do that. So then there needs to be some sort of incentive, like in Europe, for when women have children to stay at home for a few years to raise the child so they become a proper citizen who's fucking civilized. They call me an extremist because I think that Israel shouldn't control our government and that Christians should run Hollywood, the media, and banking. And because I believe America shouldn't become majority and minority through mass migration from the third world. Okay. Yeah, okay, whatever. By the way, I want to go back to this. Nick, you're gay. You're literally a gay guy. You are gay. You are leather daddy gay. You are a twink who watches so much gay porn and trans porn. It's unreal. Nick is a cum hunter. He's a weird gay guy who hangs out with like streamer, furry, cat ear gay dudes. He's a gay guy. Ooh, my wife just texted me that Chick-fil-A is here. Speaking of being a gay guy. Are people still watching? Because I'm talking. Don't all you guys think Fuentes is like bass and stuff? He's gay. He's a gay guy, which is fine. He's gay. There's going to be so much stuff that comes out about him that he's been drinking cum by the gallon. He's been chugging cum, this guy. This guy is the gayest dude I've ever seen speak on the internet. He's so gay. Let's see here. Cool movement, dude. We run the city, bitch. Damn, we run this city. That's so cool. Yeah, he's got a bullhorn and sunglasses. That's awesome. That's so fucking awesome. they're singing, chanting Christ is King. The massive group of closeted homosexual Nick Fuentes supporters outside the People's Convention chant Christ is King. They're following a guy around who's wearing a nice suit. I'm not going to shit on the suit. It is a nice suit. It's cut well. I'm not going to say it's like a Men's Warehouse cheap cut. It actually looks very nice. But in the seam of those pants, cum is dripping down his leg from another man that fucked him in the ass the night before. He is a cum hunter. Nick Fuentes signs autograph for a 12-year-old fan.
I like the First Amendment.
Oh, you and everybody else.
Where do you want me to sign it? On the front page? Right here, okay.
So do you think there is a First Amendment in your bubble when people just sign Catherine's Constitution?
She's 12. That's awesome. God, it's so gay. Guys, politics it's so gay. Why do any of you give a shit about who's showing up to this, wearing the merch, wearing the hats, wearing the suits? I get caring about civilization and society and like dressing nice and wanting a better America and stuff, but is this really the way? Is this really the way you want to go about it? You think you're going to meme the world into a better place by talking about gay people and Jews? You think that's really how it's all going to pan out? Gay people, see, it's all he's talking about is gay people. Gay people can't biologically have sex. They simulate it. They can't biologically have children, and they aren't even monogamous. So why do they need gay marriage? The truth is, gay marriage was a chosen horse to subvert sexual morals in the family by normalizing homosexuality. That might be a byproduct of it. Does anyone ever consider what same-sex sexuality actually is? I know you do, Dick. It's sodomy. Yeah, I'm sure you're very familiar with it. Filthy, violent, humiliating, substituting the anus waste for uterus birth. It's so funny, just like retweeting a guy who's graphically describing what gay sex is. Yeah, that's the movement. I'm sharing a description of sodomy. I'm sharing a graphic description of homosexual sex. If you imagined an ideal world, there would be no sodomy and therefore no homosexuality in it. And guys, look, yes, sure, sometimes he makes some good points and sometimes there's some funny shit and some good memes, but I mean, like, so yeah, Nick's back on here and he's just he's really going for it, huh? So he does go on people's podcasts. Oh, the Hodge twins, they're probably on Rumble. These guys, these two goons.
Hey, who do you got for this election? You think we're going to take it?
I don't know. I mean,
think the Jew lover's going to win it?
Which one? I
You
mean,
think the Jew lover's going to win it?
which one?
Oh, man. Hey, who do you got?
Awesome. Hilarious. He said Jew. And that's funny shit right there. Now, guy, I mean, I'm really here to. I mean, who needs Nick? By the way, when you have Anthony, who needs Nick Fuentes when you have Anthony Cumia? God, I hope he follows me back one day. I love him so much. I saw the meme, by the way. A lot of people shared it with me. The meme Anthony made today. I'll show it to you all if you haven't seen it. He wished everybody a happy Juneteenth and posted, I think it was Derek Chauvin. Yep. Nope. He just put, hold on. We'll get to it. He did a lot of them today. Anthony, man, he really just going to town, huh? Where is it? Where is it? Anthony, I'm trying to... There it is. This is what Anthony is spending his time doing. Couldn't be me, man. Couldn't be me. Living in America. Lance Goodthirst with the 10 says, Ben, go to Every Dog Has Its Day, Ep1 Park Bench.
I can't believe that this is my life. What a life. What a life. But I never trade for anybody else's life.
That's great.
For the comic
Yes.
relief.
Oh, no, we're
Remember Art
ready to
Carney,
go.
ball?
All right. Thank you so much.
Into the air.
Yeah. All right. We're in. I was talking to AOL. They want us to do a second season. Offense, they want it, right?
Salud.
Good. Yes. All right. Oh, wait, hold on.
What the fuck is this?
Make another toast because I want to acknowledge how this started, right? Remember? That's the picture.
Oh, my God.
John Buscemi, our dad, who suggested that we do a web series right at that bar. We lost him in December. This was the exact moment where he suggested that we do a web series.
Exactly right.
And then I came up with Park Bench, and here we are.
And that is the moment I thought of doing Bench Talk.
Wait, is this real or like
That's
a
right.
scripted
That's
comedy?
where Bench Talk was born, I think, in this moment. Anyway, we owe a lot to him.
Salud, John.
Salute, John.
Salute. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Dad.
Bravo.
Now, listen.
So what's up?
Second season, we have to maybe more pizzazz, right? Like maybe we can have more music.
What the hell am I
Let's try
watching?
and get-
What is
You know
this?
what? Well, can Main
It's not going to matter, Steve. Why are you doing this anyway?
I got it.
You're hosting a talk show on AOL.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. You know, AOL's the proving ground where you work out all the kinks.
Dude, why the fuck does this exist?
Until you make the big move to CompuServe. How did you parlay being the lead in an HBO series into a talk show on AOL? Do you have a third, even less talented brother managing you? It was a joke. Come on, Michael. Michael and Steve, look at you two. The amount of money your parents must have saved on Halloween masks. God bless you. Steve, you're doing better than this. Who told you you should host a talk show?
Well, I want to work. I want to do something different. I don't want to be tied
This is
into
going
one
to be
thing.
very different. This is historic. You're the first amphibian American to host a talk show. Seriously.
Amphibian American.
By the way, are you all set back there, Mr. Buscemi? You need any drinks or flies? You see, because you're a lizard person.
I get
You
it.
see.
I get
We
it.
got that, you know.
All right, good.
Wow.
Not sure Gio got it.
You're gonna have to neuter this guy. Nothing gets by, Gio. Nothing gets. I just want to don't.
Especially carbohydrates. I've used that one before. You may have seen it.
Do you think this is easy? What we do?
I could do this show better than any of you guys.
You know why I don't like roast, by the way? It's just it's so predictable because the environment is set up in a way that it's encouraged and you know an insult is coming. It's just it's so boring to me. It's just over and over. I want to be shocked. I want to be surprised. I want to not know what the guy's going to say next. That's why the most shocking thing that the two people I've ever done in a roast was both Patrice and Norm, the two of the most brilliant comics to ever live, where they completely mixed it up. And, yeah, I mean, I just hate it.
You think so?
It makes
Yeah,
me
I
fucking
spent
nauseous.
years studying under the tutelage and red pubic hair of Conan O'Brien.
Because it's fake mean. I want you to be real
He was the
mean.
Conan dog.
Yeah, you
Remember?
could
Be
learn
real
a lot
mean.
from me, bitch.
Last year we had Dick Cavett. who was a pretty good talk show guru.
I'm already asleep. I'm literally asleep.
Ooh, that went over the edge a little bit.
Please, I've held on to 3 viewers who haven't clicked away.
All right, I can't watch this anymore. Dr. Peanut Butter. Dr. Peanut Butter with the $4.99 says, "How do you feel about Good Golf YouTube channel? They're gay. They're like Mormons. They're like weird Mormon kids who, yeah, it stinks. I hate them. I hate that guy Garrett. I'm currently trying to break 100. Oh, congrats! You're gonna get there, buddy." It says, "Also, I'm gay." Well, very good. Very good. I do like when it comes to the gay content, I do like the Bryan brothers stuff, actually. No homo. I do think their stuff is good, especially because they are PGA Tour players and you get to go behind the ropes and see what they work on and everything else. That's been pretty eye-opening, and I think their stuff is pretty good. Yeah, I prefer the Bryan brothers, and is there anybody else that I actually like? I don't think so. I hate that Micah Morris guy. He's so fucking gay. And Grant Horvat looks like he has an iron deficiency. That guy, I do watch his videos sometimes, but it's like, God damn, man. Just like, have you ever heard of like put something in your water, dude? It looks like the man's wasting away. I feel so bad for the guy. He's like raccoon eyes. Jake DeJuno with the $9.99 says, "Let's try this again, Ben. Please play Steve Martin's El Paso music video. Love you."
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
This is very good. Very good.
Nighttime would find me in Rosa's
I'm going to take a piss break real quick. I'll be right back.
Music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I love. So in I challenged his right for the love of this maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. A handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Just for a moment I stood there in silence, shocked by the foul evil deed I had done. Many thoughts raced through my mind as I stood there. I had but one chance, and that was to run. Out through the back door of Roses I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run. Up on its back and away I did ride. Just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso out to the badlands of New Mexico.
You guys, look when I pissed out of my penis. Look what came out of my dick hole.
Back in El Paso, my life would be worthless.
Very good.
Everything's gone in life, nothing is left.
This looks very funny, by the way. Steve Martin kicks ass. It goes without saying, obviously. But yeah, he kicks ass. I love his book.
I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow a bullet may find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And at last here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rosa's cantina below. song and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Felina I go. Off to my right,
I didn't order this. My wife ordered it. This was my wife.
Right, a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I have to make it to Rose's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. Though I am trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love for Felina is strong, and I rise where I've fallen. Though I am weary, I can't stop to rest. I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle. I feel the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled by two loving arms that I'll die for. One little kiss and Felina, goodbye.
That was beautiful. Wow. That was beautiful. Hey, Rose's Cantina. That's they said it was the oldest bar in El Paso. And that's in the song, Rose's Cantina.
Probably the most underrated Wild West town there is. Founded in 1598 by the Spanish conquistador Juan de Oñate, its history isn't told nearly enough.
It became notorious in the 1800s for its crime, its gambling, and the many brothels that dotted its downtown. It was also home to John Wesley Hardin, one of the deadliest gunfighters in the West, who claimed he killed 42 people.
That was until he pissed off John Selman Sr., who put a bullet through his head in 1895. This history was distilled in 1959 in one of the most famous country western songs ever written. El Paso is Marty Robbins' opus, and an ode to the rowdiness and history of the Wild West.
He told the story of a lonely cowboy who fell in love with a Mexican dancing girl. In a jealous rage, he guns down a rival and flees, but then returns and is himself shot and killed. El Paso is a backdrop for the song, but the stage used was a place that Robbins
realized
called
everything was
Rose's
real in the
Cantina.
song.
We came to this hot, dusty city to see Roses for ourselves and to find out if there was more to this place than the passing reference Robbins made. Roses sits on what used to be the old highway running through El Paso at 3454 Doniphan Drive.
Not knowing what to expect, we sat down with the Roses owner, Oscar Lopez, who gave us a brief history of his famous
Yeah, so
cantina.
like the history of it is that like my tío like had it and then he like gave it to me.
Rosa's Cantina was established in 1957 with original owners Roberto and Anita Zubia.
Yeah, so like it used to be like GTA San Andreas, but then it turned into like GTA like, but like not, you know, like it turned into GTA, but like we didn't have like the 5-star rating anymore, basically.
They started the bar, Rosa's Cantina, in 1957. Before that, the building has been established since the late 40s, early 50s. It was called Los Tigrillos, owned by the Escobedos, which was, once they sold it to the Zubias in 1957, it became Rosa's Cantina after that.
As it turns out, Roses is actually a locals place, serving a neighborhood called Smeltertown. Smeltertown was named because of the many copper smelters in the area that locals had worked at for generations. The last one closed down in 1999.
Some of those locals still go to Roses, like Rudy Silva, who we met over a beer and talked about the history of the place.
Tell me again, how long have you been coming? Probably, I'd say 31 or more years. 31 more years? You work locally? Just tell me the story. I work locally. I worked about 100 yards away at Sweet Cotton. I retired about 6 years ago, and I worked there for 25 years. Mm-hmm. And I used to come to eat here very often, almost every day, probably. And I would walk down here and sit at that table right there by myself there, and eat there just about every day.
As important as it is to the locals, Rose's
We
still
learned a
can't
lot
hide
about the history there by listening to a guy who retired and gets fucked up there.
Marty Robbins was a passenger in the car in the back seat, traveling back to Phoenix, Arizona, and decided to stop here. Actually, the story is that Rosas was closed. He decided to walk around, ask questions, and wondering what this mountain back here was, which was, he thought it was Mexico, but it's the Badlands of New Mexico. And at the time, the Border Patrol were on donkeys. So throughout the song, it mentions the Badlands of New Mexico. Started asking questions, looking inside Rosas Cantina, walking around, and decided to get back in the car, became a backseat passenger, started writing the song El Paso. He ended the song in Denton, New Mexico.
Just to give you an idea, Denton, New Mexico is only 102 miles away from El Paso, or put another way, about 2 hours. 2 hours to write
Damn,
one of the
that
biggest
kicks ass.
songs ever.
That song made Roses an instant celebrity, something that continues to this day, and people from all over the world seek it out when they're in the area.
Oklahoma, Los Angeles, of course, Florida, Washington, Ireland, New York. Okay. Chip Worley, which he's the trainer from Mind That Burt, which won the Kentucky Derby. He was us here. He comes in when it's track season too, so we enjoy having him.
So he's kind of a regular then?
He's a regular during track season.
Very cool.
Another regular was NC2A Hall of Fame basketball coach Don Haskins, who coached the first integrated college basketball team to a national championship.
He likes to come in. He likes to come in here because everybody left.
His name's
alone.
Fred
They just
Powers.
sit there.
This is my son, White.
Look, there's no shame in playing it. It's 00 on the jukebox
What kind
if
of
you
beer
ever
they
make
got?
it
They
in.
definitely got Modelo.
Ultimately,
they got Dos
Roses is much
Pacifica.
more than what people think. Sure, it's the definition of a beer and tequila cantina.
And it's a frequent stopover for celebrities and tourists
God,
alike.
Lone Star in a bottle is a great beer.
Sure, it's got a reputation, whether it's real or whether it's just from the song. But at the end of the day, it's...
I never liked the Lone Star light beer, though. I was always a regular guy. I didn't think they really perfected the light. Lev Polyakov with the 10 says, check out David Thompson versus George Shen in the Rogue Helicopter Pilot.
Next speaker is David Thompson. Talk about Homeland Security. David Thompson.
Oh, there he is.
Yes, welcome, David.
I stood over here last time and stuff. I'm going to ask, back a little bit, if when I get into this, if you can give me an extra minute or 30 seconds, and once I get into this,
Sir,
I
I've
think
got
you'll
to be
see why.
consistent
And
with
let me talk
everybody. I
quickly
apologize.
then. I'm here tonight to request John Walsh of the FBI's Most Wanted to make public and request America's number one public enemy. We have a rogue helicopter pilot on the loose inside this airspace. He's also on the loose inside this country. And I am after this report right here, which is a classified document from the Freedom of Information Act within the FAA. When I came down here to speak back in April about the bundling, I went home. I said something because I could back it up, because I went to the Smith Junior High meeting years ago and I reminded you of 4 things I said, which was no smoking, 30,000 seats, solar hot water panels on it, and put ice in the arena. And I told you why there's no ice in the arena. I made a statement, and the statement was the reason there's no ice in the arena is because somebody had their hand in the pie. He didn't want ice in that arena because he knew down the road, just like with the NBA, eventually the NFL and the NHL were going to expand. And if he allowed ice to be put in that arena, that means sometimes down the road he'd have a competing tenant, which would lessen his bargaining power at the city of Charlotte. I've been ready to explode like Mount St. Helens since the weekend of May 27th and 28th. And what happened to me was the evening of the 28th, I woke up in my house.
I'm just going to pause it. I'm just so happy that this guy has something to live for. and something to focus on that, like, isn't like a woman he's stalking. Man, the guys like this, they can get tunnel vision with something. You just pray to God it's not a perky-titted blonde down at the local college.
Since the weekend of May 27th and 28th. And what happened to me was the evening of the 28th, I woke up in my house late in the evening, early mornings a.m., and my house was shaking. And it's shaking. And it kept shaking. And it's shaking. It shakes for over a minute to 2 minutes. It shook constantly. And it was the same white helicopter that I saw on Sunday afternoon that flew over my house when I walked from my part of the house to my garage. The exact same.
Sir, no,
I won't raise
I've
my
got
voice.
Boy Scouts in the audience, and they may be getting scared because of your
That's
behavior.
fine. They have a right to be scared because that's why I'm here tonight. I was scared. I was endangered, and I was threatened. My life was in danger because we have a helicopter pilot that flew 25 to 30 feet off my roof line between the magnolia tree and the property line for 1 to 2 minutes, and then he bailed out. And I followed him. And I've tracked him down through the FAA because I made an official report. Sue Myrick knows about this. The FBI knows about this. John Edwards knows about this. The Criminal Intelligence Division, the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department knows about this. I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security. Wherever you are, Mr. Helicopter Pilot, come out of your hole. And you too, George Shin, because you were in that helicopter, pilot. You were in that helicopter, and you were nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're going to pay for it.
Sir,
good night.
Thank you very much, sir.
That kicked ass. We should all be more like that guy, by the way. That guy kicks ass. That guy's fucking awesome. Looks cool as shit. Love his haircut. Love his style. Speaks eloquently. Comes prepared. Is passionate. Stays focused. Sticks to the plan. Doesn't care if he rustles any feathers. Doesn't care that he's unagreeable. That's a guy right there. He's going to move up in the company. He's going to be the most successful man in his family. He's going to get the girl. He's going to get the gold. He's going to stack cheese and put that shit away. Put that shit in a savings account. It's just going to multiply over time. This man one day will be the president of the United States. This guy absolutely kicks ass. He's either going to do all those things I said, or he's definitely on a registered sex offenders list. God bless him. Sorry, I'm trying to digest. Woo! I did not, by the way, my wife is the one that ordered this. I did not order it, but I'm eating it. So I'm complicit in the crime. Lance Goodthrust with the 5 said, Ben, I added the timestamp so not to watch the whole Buscemi clip. I know you get pissy. Don't you trust me by now? Yeah, I do trust you. I saw later that you added the timestamps, but I still didn't get it. There's a bird outside my window, and he's making some sort of territorial call. I don't think I've heard that call before. Interesting. Anyway, it wasn't a songbird. Because that's not a house finch's call. The hell is that? I don't know what kind of bird that is. Sounds like it's dying. Anyway, Danny with the 1999 says, please look into creating additional Patreon tiers with more content. Additionally, you guys should do more episodes just talking about yourselves rather than covering topics. Just my opinion. I'm a federal agent. And by the way, thank you, Danny. I appreciate the feedback and the ideas. And congratulations on being a federal agent. That's awesome. Please don't break into my home and kill me, because if you're a federal agent, you can legally do that. It's one of the many benefits. You know, you guys get like good health insurance and you're allowed to kill people and it's fine. You're allowed to gang stalk people. In fact, it's encouraged. It's part of your job. Moist Turtleneck with the 10 says the Jerry Banks Show spinach. Turns out he has a lip tattoo. This is from Moist, so you know it's going to be
Please hit
good.
subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Please tell your friends about the Jerry Banks Show. Today, we're having some extremely delicious spinach.
Moist, you've sent me this guy before, right?
Extremely delicious natural spinach. Going in.
That face tattoo
Right
is
inside my mouth,
insane. Insane choice. Simple but elegant. But then right across the lips. That's crazy.
That's extremely delicious spinach, though.
Man, that is insane.
I, for one, certainly enjoy that. Strong to the finish, because I eat me spinach.
Why is he, I kind of I haven't paid attention to anything he's saying. Is he reviewing pieces of spinach he got at a restaurant? Sir, you know they didn't cook the spinach. The chef didn't prepare that. They had spinach that they have.
It just looks so natural. It just looks so inviting. So good. Like something that should be inside of a human body.
It's guys like this that are always, they look like this. They're talking about the quality of vegetables.
And it's worth every
Yeah, but it doesn't look like that's been paramount throughout your life.
Bite. Thank you so much for being here. Cassie, I actually need these, but I actually need those. But I was wondering if I give you $2, can I get another water, please?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Thank you, Cassie. Order another water. Thank you so much for being here. You are amazing.
He's taking out $2
If you
to
haven't
order
ever
water.
subscribed to me or hit the notification bell, please do that today. Thank you so much for being here. You're awesome. Thank you.
Is this guy gay? This is the weirdest. Eating spinach, drinking water.
That's so good. Thank you for being here. Please hit subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. I hope to see you in another video extremely soon. Please tell your friends about the Jerry Banks Show. Oh, blessed eternity.
Everyone has a show now because they don't have a phone. Everyone has a show now because they went to AT&T one day. Tommy Guns with the 2 says, Ben, what did you get from the Lord's Chicken Place? I have a go-to order at Chick-fil-A I don't ever stray from. I love the Super Deluxe spicy sandwich with no cheese. I don't like Chick-fil-A's cheese. I usually don't like cheese on like burgers or chicken sandwiches. I think it I don't like the texture it creates. I don't know. I just don't like cheesy with the... I don't know. Sometimes I like a cheeseburger for sure. But especially when it comes to chicken sandwiches, no cheese. I don't like that pepper jack cheese they have. So I do the Super Deluxe spicy, no cheese. I get Polynesian sauce, Chick-fil-A sauce. I always get a large fry. I use about 2 Chick-fil-A sauces and 3/4 of a Polynesian. And then my drink, I always do a diet Arnold Palmer, which is unsweet iced tea and diet lemonade. And I think they did away with that brownie thing because I went in the other day to get a meal and I didn't get the brownie. But, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I get it. Everybody's trying to cut corners now. Nobody gives a fuck about the consumer anymore. Nobody gives a fuck about me. Nobody gives a damn. You walk in, they tell you to go fuck yourself. They say, open wide, gay guy. Open wide, let us shove it right in your hole. Egg Tony with the 5 says, love your hair. It's neat. You cut it yourself. I want to cut my own since haircuts are so expensive. What videos, resources, equipment do you recommend? Yeah, the only video I ever saw, and then I was like, oh, I get how to cut hair now. So just go on Amazon and get, like, clippers. I think I bought clippers for, like, $100 that come with a preset, 1 through 8 guards. And also get hair scissors that barbers use. And the video I watched to understand how to do it was I'll show you the guy. Let me see if I can remember. No. This was the one. I remember watching this one.
Short position.
I remember watching this one 2 years ago. No, actually almost 3 years ago at this point. I calculated the other day, I think I've saved up to like $2,000 on not getting haircuts over the years. Just by spending $100 one time on my clippers. This was the best. It's a 10-minute video. I watched it once and then it's shot. Getting your haircut is a total scam. It's a luxury thing. If you like doing it and it's peaceful for you and, or whatever, go do it. But I just do mine at home. And you can, once you kind of master this cut, then you can start branching out and doing different kind of cuts. Sometimes I like to do a little bit of a harsher cut, like make it look a little bit more vintage or like, like World War II-y or like kind of, well, it's not really World War II-y, but, like I want to get it. Sometimes I make my haircut, I look like a guy that gets shot in Fury. Or sometimes, I don't know, I just go for slightly different things. But this is the... And I did a pretty good fade this time, too. I don't know if you could see. I did a pretty good fade. And you'll need a hand mirror to make it even on the back. But other than that, I mean, it's super fucking easy. It's super easy. I'm so glad I started doing that on my own. It's such a waste of money. Manipulate me. I say that as I order $3,000 worth of butter chicken a month. No, I'm not doing that. I've been better. I've been working out. I've been eating clean. Besides, the Chick-fil-A I ate today and also all the other meals I've ate this week. Manipulate, mansplain, manifest with the 5 says, why is Devin coming to London? For a film premiere. Manipulate. Maybe I'll see you there. I'm flying out to see London. My wife surprised me. She got me a ticket. I really wanted to go, and it was too expensive for a ticket. I was like, maybe I shouldn't. We shouldn't be spending money right now. We don't really have money to spend anyway. And I was like, whatever. I was kind of bummed about it, and then we kept looking at tickets, and then she surprised me this morning with a. She went ahead and did it. I love her. I love my sweetie pie so much. And Devin was really, really excited. So we're going to have a damn good time. It's me and Devin just free roaming London. I want to go up to Scotland. I want to take that train up to Scotland. A guy already DM'd me who lives in Glasgow, or Glasgow, however you pronounce it, that he can get us a free hotel up there. I love trains. The thing I love most about Europe is the way you get around. I love walking, and I love getting on trains. And I gotta tell you what I can, Devin, because Devin is the homie, and Devin is very loyal, and Devin loves me very much. Devin would probably, if I did relapse in the UK, Devin would keep a lid shut on it pretty well. We could have I could go dark for 5 days, and just get ripped. over in the United Kingdom. God, it would be a good time. God, it would be a damn good time. Manipulate, mansplain, manifest with the $4.99 says, Ben, are the emails cringe? No, Manipulate. I read all your emails. Thank you, buddy. Manipulate, mansplain, manifest with the $10 says, Olivier Reed. Oh, Oliver Reed is probably who you mean. Is it this video?
I've had a lot of remarks made. As long as you do it with a serious face, then you can have a smile yourself. And it seems to me that if you have a long grey beard, people are going to be inclined to believe you. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to playing, Father Christmas at Selfridges one year, because probably by that time nobody will want to employ me anyway, and so that'll be a giggle.
Well, I reckon that'll be the day. But anyway, the very best of luck, and who knows, maybe we'll see you a resident here in Guernsey one day. Done it again. Very kind. Mr. Reed, thank you.
He's so fucked up. He's so fucked up. God, that's awesome. Manipulate, is this your hero, this guy?
I've had a lot of remarks made about me.
You kind of sound like him. Because I met Manipulate in New York. You have a voice like this guy.
But in actual fact, I adore them. That's why they take the abuse that I give them. And if I make a comment that a woman should be... I was on a chat show in America, and...
I don't know much about Oliver Reed. I kind of want to watch every movie he was in now. Oh, he was in Gladiator? Gladiator is still one of those movies I haven't seen. By the way, I want to recommend a movie. This movie I watched last night, and I actually, Devin criticizes me a lot. I was not on my phone. I watched all 2.5 hours. My wife went out. I was watching the baby on a little, camera on my phone. My wife went out with her friends. And I just watched. This was unreal. This was so good. This was really, really good. Already liked this guy, Inarritu. I don't know if that's how you say his name. He's the dude who did The Revenant and Birdman. And I love both of those movies. This thing right here kicks so much ass. It is so damn good. And Javier Bardem, he does as good of a role as any he's ever done. I mean, it's an amazing performance. And there's some funny racist moments in it that I think listeners would enjoy. Quadzilla with the $9.99. Oh, thanks, Quadzilla. Shout out to Quadzilla, just giving the 10. Thanks, pal. Bus Cole with the 10 says, message you on X. Happy Freedom Day, my black brothers. What did you message me? What did you message me? Following orders, windows up, and a nice camel blue a la Russ Cole. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bitch. I would full screen it, but it's not going full screen because Axe fucking sucks.
I'm gay.
That's pretty good. I didn't mean to step on that.
I'm gay.
Did you do it with a match, by the way? Yeah, you did. That's a beautiful thing. Great work, Bust Cole. I gotta say, you gotta give Bust Cole 69 a follow. There's a great thumbnail by Zero. By Nathan Griffo. Great little thumbnail. This was funny. Did you guys see Sam post this?
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Dude, Sam driving like shit and destroying cars is so funny.
Little translucency. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to see Sam and Nick on Thursday. I'm excited to see them again. And Chris Lynch. I'm looking forward to seeing Chris too. He kicks ass. And Alex. And I'll meet Charles. I haven't met Charles yet. I love these guys. Yeah, I think they have shows in LA. I think Thursday through Saturday. If you guys want to go to Sam's website and or maybe he's here. Let me. Nope, they're all sold out. Nope, nothing. Sorry, I was trying to help them with what little I could help them. But yeah, damn, they all sold out. I gotta text Chris and figure out where these shows are, because there's no link, and I don't have a ticket. I just have a guest thing. I'm on a guest thing, I think. Lance Goodthirst with the 2 says, well, I can't send you gold every time. Budget cuts. Thank you, Lance. Lance, you don't want me to shit on... I'm going to shit on some stuff you send sometimes, buddy. It's all out of love. Hey, me and Shane show our fatty thighs. Mine look a lot worse than his, though, I'll be honest with you.
I mean, stop hitting our sweet, sweet white queen. They have to do it, dude. They do have to whoop her ass. It's all because Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce with a white lady. True. I don't want to get the beehive activated, but don't get the hive going.
Look at those damn juicy. Look like a fucking stripped Cornish game hen. Mine look like looks like ham left out in the sun. Mine looks like a waterlogged Mexican lady. Mine looks like a dead Mexican lady they found in a river. That's what my fucking thighs look like. My ass fucking sucks, man. I hate my fucking ass and my legs. They suck so much dick. Thank God I'm not gay. No gay guy would fuck my... If I pulled my pants down, they would run. My ass looks like fucking hell. God, my ass fucking sucks ass. Manipulate Mansplain says, Ben, what planet are you on? Very good. I'm on... I mean, what, I gotta come up with a funny answer. Manipulate Mansplain with the $4.99 says, please, matey, we meet up in London. I'm sure you'll be able to find us, Manipulate. I'm sure you will find us somehow, some way. Manipulate, are you very wealthy, by the way? Do you, live in one of those castles with a guard and stuff? Could you get us into somewhere, a really high end? Does your dad own a bank? Do you own any guns? Could you take us to, I don't know, a cool place where we get to, fuck the queen or something? I'd be honored if the queen wanted to fuck me. I'm into old bitches anyway. I'd love to fuck the queen. Is she still alive? She died, right? Is there any other lady who's important? I'll fuck her. I'll fuck anybody in the royal family. I don't give a shit. AB with the Australian 15. Thanks, buddy. Says, our TikTok cringe. Did she say 2 years? Love you, Ben. Okay, I'm guessing it's on r/.
That's a really long time. I do a lot of surgery on people, and people... Ever since then, I've just been in this boot since 2014. So for 7 years, you've been in this boot. That's a really long time. I do a lot of surgery on people, and people are so sick of the boot. They're sick of it after 4 weeks, and they're begging to get out of this boot. So I've never seen a patient who is content with a boot for 7 years. That blows my mind. This is the only thing that's making you walk without pain. Yes. But you can't live in the boot too long, otherwise other things start to deteriorate. Sure. You know? I do everything with it.
I'm not ready for this.
You don't take it off in the shower?
No, because after having my son, I kind of just put it on the back burner and just focused on my son, so I haven't seen my foot in 2 years.
Did she just say she hasn't seen her foot in 2 years? This is literally insane to me. What do you mean you haven't seen your foot in 2 years? Like you shower with this on, you sleep with this on?
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to it
Jesus.
because I just don't want to.
You're just kind of out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
If I don't see it, I don't deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm honestly speechless. I don't know how you don't see your foot in 2 years.
You know what you have to do to make a black
now
woman
very interested
speechless,
to
by
see
the
your
way? This is
going
insane
to be
behavior.
bad. Very bad. With the boot on, I haven't seen my
Wait,
foot
don't we
in
get to
2
see it?
years.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
we get
going
to see it.
be bad. Let me see it. Okay. All right. So you just relax. I get the boot off, and that's when the entire room begins to fill with that stench in the air that I can smell through my mask.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
like,
man.
You know, I'm a podiatrist. Things smell bad, okay?
I
My
really
nose
don't
is
wanna see this.
Not used to bad smells, but this is probably top 3 worst smells in my clinic.
Jesus Christ. Man.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ. Holy fuck.
Oh my gosh, seeing my foot.
This is the weirdest episode of Is It Cake I've ever seen. Mikey Day bursts in with a knife all right, guys, it's time to find out if it's cake.
2 years. It's kind of disgusted with what was under there.
This is fucking
the stench of
disgusting.
it
You
was
people are
very
foul.
strong. I'd like to put my foot back
Well,
in the boot.
obviously.
You people are foul, and I thank you for it.
That talk was gross. That was so bad.
Isn't it weird that you can show this on TV but not a
I'm kind of
pussy?
just really upset.
Or
knowing that
nipples?
I've let it get this bad.
Like on TV like this, you can't show tits,
It
dicks,
smells
balls, assholes,
like
pussies.
rancid fruit, citrusy and sweet. You see layers upon layers of dead skin. Almost looks like rotting wood on the top and the bottom of it.
It's so fucked up. Fuck her. Fuck that lady. Kill her. God, kill her. But. So did they wash the foot? Jesus. Oh, so this is what trench foot technically is. This guy got trench foot when he fought in some war or some shit or something. Is it still dealing with the effects 10 years later? Huh. Well, yeah, fuck that lady. Fuck that lady. I hate her. I hate her a lot. She sucks ass. Manipulate, mansplain, manifest with the 499 says the queen is dead. God rest her soul. May she rest in peace in heaven. Manipulate, mansplain, manifest with the 499 said, but yeah, can we go in the houses of parliament? Sure, whatever that is. I'm down, manipulate. Get us into manipulate. You got money to throw around? Let's do something cool when we're in London. Take me and Devin out on a ferry. Take us to the Isle of Man. Kill one of us. Hand one of us a gun and make us kill each other. Make us fight to the death. Once and for all. The ultimate battle. The ultimate battle of good versus evil. Settle the beef the old-fashioned way. A duel on the Isle of Man. 2 pistols, 2 bullets, a fat guy, and a drunk guy. God, these TikTok cringes make me feel sick. These some thumbnails, man, they just make you sick. Good. Anyway. Caleb Linder with the $4.99 says, do you track what you read? I'm doing my own version of the at-home MFA. I'm curious what made it on your list besides the books you often mention. What do you mean tracked what I read? Right now I'm reading this. This book was recommended to me by Sam Talent. I haven't got to read as much lately, but I'm almost done with this. I just reread Moby Dick for the second time, and I reread No Country for Old Men another time. I think I've reread it 3 times this year. Moby Dick I'll reread once a year. It's my favorite book. I actually started Moby Dick a 3rd time. I can't stay away from it. It's so damn good. But this book, Dog Soldiers by Robert Stone, is a really good time. Sam recommended it to me because he loves Angels by Dennis Johnson and Tree of Smoke by Dennis Johnson, which I also dearly, dearly love. I love Dennis Johnson. Sam's the one who turned me on to Dennis Johnson. He's so fucking good. And this book definitely was an inspiration for both of Dennis's novels. Angels is the first book by Dennis Johnson that he ever published, and it's fantastic. And then in 2007, he came out with Tree of Smoke, way later. And that won the National Book Award, and that features one of the families that's the main protagonists in the book Angels, comes back in Tree of Smoke, which is a book about Vietnam and the effects of it. I'm trying to think. I just got I haven't finished Damned to Fame. It's a biography of Samuel Beckett. I still have that. I'm like on page 200 or something. I keep going back to that. I like reading nonfiction and fiction at the same time. Another book I just got at the bookstore was Murphy by Samuel Beckett. I think I'm going to read that next because I love his trilogy so much, and some of his other short books. And trying to think what else. Oh, I got a couple by Faulkner I haven't read yet. A Light in August and Sanctuary. I got to read those. Trying to think what else. What else is on my list? I think I'm going to finally read Cormac McCarthy's Cities of the Plain and The Crossing to finish out the trilogy, and then I'll be done with Cormac's work. I got to stop putting it off. I just got to read them. And I'm trying to think what else. I can't fucking stop reading Moby Dick, man. Every time I go to a bookstore, I just look to see what editions of Moby Dick they have. And I got to read Ulysses at some point this year because, God, I read Dubliners so many times this year. I read it over and over and over. And then I read A Portrait of the Artist again this year, which I dearly love. I'm trying to think, what else did I get? I still am looking for, every time I go to a bookstore, I'm still looking for Train Dreams by Dennis Johnson. I can't find it. And yeah, I got a bunch of other stuff on my list. But anyway, Lance Goodthrust with the 10 said, Ben, look up Charles Bukowski. Oh, and Anthony Cumia is coming out with a new book later this year. Lance Goodthrust with the 10 says, Ben, look up Charles Bukowski kicking his woman and shit. Gladly. I think I've seen this. Doesn't he throw a wine bottle at her head?
I tolerate you? Why are you so offended by me doing something else?
They
Because
just don't
I
get
live
it.
with
a woman or she lives with me, she doesn't live with other people.
I do live with other people, and I'm going to for the rest of my life.
This isn't
I
being
know I'm
filmed,
going to
by
turn
the
you
way.
over to them.
No.
He's being so mild-mannered.
No.
What shit? You fucking punk! You think you walk out on me every fucking night? You fucking whore! You bitch! Who do you think I am? Just, I'm gonna do this, live with other people. You fucking shit!
I haven't seen that. Oh, that rules. Yet he can't keep his hands off of her.
What do you want, motherfucker?
The further away I am from the human race, the better I feel.
Yeah. What a cocksucker. This is his young girlfriend.
Because I'm the good guy.
She's a retard. I mean, she wants to get fucked by this guy just because he's famous. She's a dumbass. She's a dumbass. She doesn't know what she wants. She just wants to be around money and fame. And he uses that to his advantage to abuse her. They're both retards. She deserves to get beat, and he deserves to be with someone who makes him very unhappy and alone and empty and hollow.
The last woman on earth that I can get.
They're getting what they want out of it.
Thought about it.
Yeah, well, you better start thinking. I'm turning you over to the next.
Next what?
Next guy. He can have you. I won't be the least bit jealous. Your Mayor Baba bullshit, all your goddamn staying out every night bullshit.
Is it better quality? I want to see him kicking the shit out of her in HD.
Why are you so offended by me doing something else?
Because I live with a woman or she lives with me. She doesn't live with other people.
I do live with other people, and I'm going to for the rest of my life.
I know I'm going to turn you over to them. Don't you see?
No.
What shit? You fucking punk! You think you walk out on me every fucking night? You fucking whore! You bitch! Who do you think I am? Just, I'm gonna do this, live with other people. You fucking...
Yeah. And then it just cuts. I've never seen that. That's very funny. Rescued Pigeon Gaming with the 5 says, what's great seeing you and Anthony Cumia at AFPAC. I also got to meet David Duke. Oh, yeah, but it was nice meeting you there at that convention. Yeah, me and David Duke did shitloads of, we did a bunch of Ritalin in the back and sucked each other off. It was a great time. And Anthony watched while he played Call of Duty. He watched us out of the corner of his eye as we sucked each other off on a beanbag chair. I always go to AFPAC and take poppers and get fucked in the ass by neo-Nazis. And Fred Phelps comes, and it's a whole thing. It's great. It's a good time. Manipulate, Mansplain, Manifest with the $4.99 says, Ben, whenabouts you're coming to London? I fly in like the 24th, and I'm leaving like the 30th, I think. Or no, maybe I'm there the 23rd through the 29th. I forget. I'm bad with dates and time and when things are, unfortunately.
Reading your book Women, one could get the impression that
Devin's there now, though. You should find him
and
you should find him and get him.
Oh, come on. You read it and that's all you got? You didn't even get the parts where I cried in bed because tears came to my face because I invited 2 women to have Thanksgiving with me and I didn't know which one to go to. I mean, no, there are many moments in there where I look like a complete asshole, and I felt like one. No, I just wasn't jumping into bed and fucking and jumping out of bed. I'm sorry. It would be nice for me to say that and pretend I'm the tough guy, but I'm not that tough.
But in your story,
it's funny to go from being like all bashful to kicking a woman in the head. This like, aw shucks, I'm a heartbroken guy. This whole thing of like swirling red wine and being like oh well, you know, sometimes I don't know which women to fall in love with, and who's to say who falls in love with who, and blah blah blah, and then They just cut to him just jumping on top of a woman's head and bashing her with a glass bottle.
Synonym for sexual intercourse.
Where do you
That's
get
not too romantic.
Where do you
is
get
it?
this crap, baby? Love is a dog from hell. That's all. It has its own agonies. It brings its own agonies with it. But I mean, I don't know where you get your concepts from, man. You're really fucked up.
Go easy on him. What was that, Belgium TV or some shit?
Why
What was this? You think this guy's gonna understand the American, cocksucker that you are, and he's gonna understand the translations completely? What was this, Belgian TV or some shit? I think is what it said. Yeah, Belgian TV. Give the guy a fucking break. He's half retarded. Do the Bartman music video. Okay, so this is from Base Native with the 10. Says, look up Do the Bartman. I'm sure it's old enough and irrelevant enough not to get copy striked.
The Simpsons. You're so boring.
Come on, man. I can't wait. I love an audience.
All right. Well, we're really risking it all right now playing this copyrighted Simpsons song. So if we go down, blame this guy.
Don't worry, Bart. I'll tell your parents you took part.
Now a group that needs no introduction. Your children.
I'm going to try to keep talking over it so the channel doesn't get pulled. Thanks for recommending this. I'm sure there's going to be massive issues because we're playing this.
Mom, where's Bart?
Oh. Very good. Just classic Simpsons right here.
Yo, hey, what's happening, dude? I'm a guy with a rep for being rude, terrorizing people wherever I go. It's not intentional, just keeping the flow. Fixing test scores to get the best scores. Dropping banana peels all over the floor. I'm the kid that made delinquency and art. Last name Simpson, first name Bart. I'm here today to introduce the next phase. The next step in the big Bart craze.
The frame rate looks so weird.
I learned it with no rhythm and so can you. Ooh, so move your body if you got the notion. Front to back in a rock-like motion. Now that you got it, if you think you can, do it to the music, that's the Bart man. Everybody, if you can do the Bart man, shake your body, turn it up.
Very good. Very, very good.
It wasn't long ago, just a couple of weeks. I got in trouble, yeah, pretty deep. Homer was yelling, Mom was too, because I put mothballs in the beef stew. Punishment time in the air lurks gloom. Sitting by myself, confined to my
That's so
room.
twisted. He put matzo balls in the beef stew.
I turn on the music so I can feel the groove.
You know, now it's he bought a AR-15 with his mom's credit card. Bart Simpson would just be a school shooter now. I'm sure someone's already made that point before. Bart Simpson would skate to Uvalde and do the deed. Very good. Base Native, I don't want to listen to the whole thing because it's 6 minutes long, and also, I think one of our streams got pulled a week ago because of copyright content. Manipulate, mansplain, and it's always songs. It's always, for anyone listening, it's always songs is the reason we get pulled. It's usually UMG. It says right here, provided to YouTube by Universal Music Group. Okay, so this one might get pulled too. Well, what are you going to do? Thank you, Base Native, for supporting. I appreciate it. In the future, let's try not to have stuff where we play stuff from Universal Music Group. Manipulate, mansplain, manifest with the $4.99 says Devin's here. Tell him to go to the Gregoron in Burmadian. Are you too drunk to type, manipulate, or because that just sounds like something in the Chronicles of Narnia. Is that real? Is that something from a C.S. Lewis fantasy book? Here, I'm going to search it up here. Gregoron in Burmadian. Gregoron in Burdocian. Yeah, nothing's coming up. Literally, yeah, nothing came up. Can anyone translate for manipulate right now? Anybody? Yeah, I was just saying you're drunk, unfortunately. Yeah, Fuckbud says, can we just say no songs? Yeah, that's fine. No songs, really. I feel bad because then you guys pay and you want me to play something, but, I mean, it is what it is. Try to just not do songs. Rescued Pigeon Gaming with the 5 says, do you have an extra room in your house that you can rent to me? Actually, no. Now that I have a baby, no, I don't. I'm sorry, Rescued Pigeon. I would gladly rent to you, too. It's also on my lease that I can't have any other people here besides me and my wife. But we snuck one in through my wife's vagina. So everything's A-okay. They don't know the wiser. Manipulate, mansplain, manifest says B. And then he says the Gregorian and Bermondsey. Gregorian. Yeah, here we go. The Gregorian Public House. There we go. Devin, if you're watching right now, go here. European Influence Pub and Brews on Jamaica Road, London, United Kingdom. Devin, go here to the Gregorian. Go to this pub. Me and Devin are going to be rolling around Shaun of the Dead style. Oh, yeah, and I turned this off too, personalized predictions, because you guys think every time there's a reported, it makes up search suggestions for me, and you guys think it's things I've searched. And then there's like so much frenzy on the Reddit and stuff. I had to figure out how to turn that off because, with my history and everything, I'm tied to certain people. And especially like with me searching Lemon Party as much as I do, there's also other shows that, people also look up that are tied, historically to Lemon Party. So the search predictions that always pop up there, it's not things I'm searching constantly. It's just someone who watches Lemon Party will be more likely to search these things, and then it pops up and is suggested to me. Everyone thinks they constantly, are catching me with my pants down on the Reddit, which is very funny. But yeah, I figured out how to turn those off. But Devin, go to the Gregorian in Bermondsey. Go there, everybody. Fudge Patty did a dab emoji. That kicks ass. That's very good. Kylie goes, Ben, reading the comments, LOL. Yeah, of course. I've been very open about the fact that I read the comments. I read a lot of the comments. I do. I go to the Lemon Party Reddit. I read the comments. It's what I do. I've said this before, and I'll be loud and proud about this. Frankly, I feel at home in the comment section. I'm like you. I like hitting a video. I don't even watch it. I go right to the comments. I'm all about a nice thread. I love opening a big thread. I click replies. I click hidden replies. Ooh, baby, do I love it. It's unfortunately it's just where I belong. I belong on forums. I belong in comment sections. I really like, even when I go into bathrooms, I love, obviously I love taking a shit in truck stops. There's really nothing better, especially late at night. There's something about it that feels good. But I love reading everything that's graffitied onto the side of the stall. I love reading all the little poems and the little jokes and stuff. There's something so great about it. It's like, I don't know, man. Anytime you click on a thread or go on Twitter and you see, you know, all the quote tweets of someone getting dunked on, it just feels like you're forging through this aberration in a cave, and you're shining your light on the walls, and you see all this magnificent writing of people calling other people gay and having anonymous opinions about things and very strong statements about things that are based in, you know, things that are completely false and massive assumptions about people and things and ideas. And I just love seeing how schizophrenic a person can really get on the internet. I love seeing a comment where someone they're not plugged into reality at all. That's what I'm really looking for. I'm looking for the catfish of society. I'm looking for the bottom feeders. I'm not even the catfish. I'm looking for the fucking carp. I'm looking for the drum. I'm looking for the things that dig through the mud, trying to find those nuggets. Trying to find those damn nuggets. Yeah, Fuckbutt said it's the last free space. It's true. It's the last free space. I just love going to places where there's a lot of free speech. Folks, let me tell you something. Do I love free speech? And the best things in life are free. Ah, shit, I got to give my daughter a bath now. Shit. I think we're done with I'll give it one more minute to see if I'm done with all the chats. Captain Cajun says saying the N-word is free. See, this is why I love the comments. I love reading something like that. It makes me feel really fuzzy inside. Do you guys know this? The pink noise. God, it just makes me feel fucking really fuzzy. What's McCusker's whole thing with the hertz? I don't know what that is. He says something like 432 hertz or something. I don't know really what that means. But there's something about the pink noise that makes me feel really good. There's something nice about it. Can't explain it really. By the way, since I have a new speaker set up, I got these vintage Japanese speakers on Facebook Marketplace. I got them for a pretty penny. I've been listening to Brian Eno for the first time, and I love listening because I have stereo now, so I can sit between the speakers and listen to it. It's not distorted, and I have a tube amp. I've been really listening to a lot of like Kid A again, and the Bends, and Pink Floyd, and like I've been listening to a lot of Prince. Let me see what else here. Tons of Talking Heads. Like old stuff by LCD Sound System I really like, from like stuff I used to listen to back in like 2007, like Your City's a Sucker and all that shit from before Sound of Silver. All that stuff is so much fun. What else? God, I've been really loving music lately. I realize that I haven't been listening to music the way you're supposed to. I've been saying like a movie sucks, but I'm the guy who watched the movie on the plane and didn't get the full experience. Because I'll check out a band that someone says to check out, and I just listen to it on MacBook speakers. You can't really judge based on that. I always thought Brian Eno like sucked ass. I kind of get it now. I know it's like pretentious and gay, but turning it really makes me want to like smoke a shitload of weed again. I might get really fucking high in Europe, actually. I might meet some random guy at a bar and smoke a bunch of grass with him and just have a good... I want to take a train from... If anyone knows a good idea, email me or message me on Twitter. I want to take a train one day from London to Scotland. I don't know the best way to do that. I want a sort of a really cool experience in terms of me and Devin sitting at a table and like getting fucked up together. I vicariously lived through him getting fucked up. I'll drink some non-alcoholic beers, but I want to like go up to Glasgow, Some guy in Glasgow messaged me. He gave me a free hotel. Message me if you have any ideas for when me and Devin are in London, because we're just going to have like 6 days to kill, and it's going to kick ass. Anyway, sorry for being gay and shit and being retarded, as always. Long live Jesus Christ and God, and, may you bathe in the light of our Lord. May you remember all the men that came before you that died so that you might live. Let me see. Am I missing anybody? Chippy and Bread says, look up Frankie McDonald and play his latest. Okay, that's from Crippy and Bread with the 10. I'm hearing my wife in the other room starting the bath. She's probably, I look forward to this time, giving her the bath. It's very fun, and I love her very much, and she's a little butterball. Here's his latest.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Tropical storm Alberto is now headed towards Corpus Christi, Texas, and northeastern Mexico
really got a
on
great life.
Wednesday, June 19, 2024. It's going to bring a lot of rain. It's going to bring flood and rain.
Chris, I don't know who FW Primus is. Les Claypool's other works. I have no idea who that is.
Corpus Christi, Texas.
I don't really know anything about music
northeastern
either.
Mexico is going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be really strong.
I'm a basic bitch. I listen to
like shores. Stay away from the flooded areas and don't walk through the puddles for people living in Corpus Christi, Texas, and the surrounding areas.
Listen to guys
it's going to bring a lot of rain to Corpus Christi, Texas, and northeastern Mexico. It's going to affect Houston, Texas, Galveston, Texas, Tampico, Mexico, and surrounding areas. It's going to bring a lot of rain.
This is how we're signing off here, listening to the great Frankie McDonald.
Winds are going to be really strong, capable of knocking off power as well. People in Corpus Christi, Texas,
guys,
be prepared.
That's the end. We're at the end here.
When you go outside, rain,
God bless everyone.
Rain, to keep dry. Make sure to order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy cases.
Someone says South Park theme song is Primus. Okay, that's cool.
Do it right now.
Primus made the South Park theme song. Oh, that guy kicks ass, yeah. I'm a
retard.
I'll listen to like the True Detective theme song like 40 times in a row. I'm literally retarded. And then I'll listen to like Van Halen, and then I'll listen to David Bowie, and then I'll listen to like Iggy Pop, then I'll listen to David Byrne solo stuff. Then I'll listen to like Spodiote Dopalicious. Then I'll listen to like Johnny Cash. Then I'll hop over and listen to Prince. Then I'll hop over and listen to like I'll listen to a shitload of Elvis. I'll listen to a ton of Radiohead albums I like. I'll listen to I love LCD. I love Fiona Apple. I think who else? I'll listen to the fucking Lion King soundtrack with my daughter. She loves that shit. She loves the Jungle Book stuff too. I listen to a ton of country. I love John Prine. He's probably my favorite. I listen to a bunch of different shit, but I don't know that much about music. Obviously, I'm naming all the people that are like, well known. Like I don't know all the guys that's cool that everybody knows or whatever. I'm like, I like Pink Floyd a lot. I think they kick ass. I'm like a shithead retard. But that's okay. I like being a shithead retard. I better like it. I don't really have any other options. I'm a shit-eating, piss-drinking retard. God bless all of you guys. Someone says, do you like Ween? Yeah, I love Ween. I love Portishead. I love Trent Reznor. I love a lot of the shit David Lynch uses in Twin Peaks Season 3. I'll listen to Angelo Badalamenti. I'll listen to Julie Cruz. I'll listen to fucking White Noise. I don't really give a shit. I'll listen to goddamn near anything. Anyway, guys, we got to sign off. I have to go dunk my dick in the toilet and then give my daughter a bath. So God bless all of you. I'll see you guys on Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. God bless you all.